Hello, and thanks for joining us for another Confessions and Convictions Bible Bits. How many of you out there are old like me and remember or heard of, maybe you studied psychology, the 1961 experiment to about 1963, for about preschool and kinder ages, of Bandura and the Bobo doll? Do you remember that, or remember what that's about? Well, I'll try to refresh your memory a little bit. It pretty much started to teach the American culture, which was number one in education at that time, and God was still in the school, as well as the Ten Commandments, that to repeat behavior without really thinking. So in other words, if they heard or see someone do something, it was a reflex action. It was ingrained into them. They were trained to do what they shouldn't have really been able to figure out on their own. And maybe we should think about this. Why are we doing this? Well, here it was. They had a bunch of kids, about my age, preschool or kinders, and they're watching adults in a room, okay? And they were punching the Bobo doll. Actually, acting it real hard, beating it. It's probably a bad example from children, especially a toy that they might like. And of course, the Bobo doll is kind of blown up with air, and it has a little bit, it's weighted on the bottom, so it goes. So kids, that was fun. So what happened when they left the room and they let the kids in there? What did you think would happen? They repeated the same thing the adults did. They probably figured, well, if it was okay for them, okay for us. And so that began the let's not question what government or somebody tells you to do. Education, higher education, the learned teachers. And perhaps we ought to question what we have been taught. And here we are today, 60, 70 years later, and I don't think those experiments went very well. And I think it did affect not only a nation, but perhaps the whole world. Leave your thoughts and comments. And if you find this interesting, which I hope you do, hit subscribe. Tell a friend. Join us daily, where we have some interesting interaction when you decide to get involved, and leave a comment. And if you don't need, if you don't feel like leaving a comment, at least let us know. Maybe you need prayer, we'll pray for you. Until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you. I look forward to seeing you then. God bless.